Hey, this is Steve Domenico from Regional Fight Sports, here with King Kong Moy, Bantamweight title challenger, Cage Titans 42, Saturday, January 26th. Ken, thanks for your time, man. How you feeling about this matchup, bro?
I am feeling stoked. Last time I said I was really excited just to be fighting at Cage Titans at Plymouth Memorial Hall. I had that experience, and it was everything and more than I dreamed of. And now I'm going to get to do it again, but for the belt. Now, that's what I'm pumped about.
Well, Ken, coming back after a couple of years off from being in that cage, how was that? And you actually fought for the first time for Cage Titans. How was that whole experience, actually getting back into that cage and, you know, shaking them cobwebs off or whatever you want to call it? How'd it feel, bro?
It felt great. I feel like that's where I belong, and it was really tragic to have been away for so long. That being said, you know, it was exhilarating, it was a thrill, it was a blast. The crowd gave me so much energy, I loved it. I was just a little bit more nervous than usual just because of the layoff. I feel like once I get into the routine and I'm just in there frequently every few months, I feel like I'm at my best. But I think that I've gained some skills over the last 2 years. It's not like I haven't fought, but I've been training. So I showed a few new things, and I think overall I came out maybe even better than ever before, despite not feeling as confident mentally as I usually do. But this time, I've got the training, and I've got the recent experience of being in the cage, so I think it'll be better yet.
Excellent. So you get back in there, buddy. Did anything change that feeling, that 2 years off, come back, you got a huge crowd behind you because King Kong Moy's back. What was that exhilarating feeling like in there?
It was supercharged. I mean, and this is credit to Cage Titans, the promotion itself. They've got the energy of a gargantuan 10,000 person arena packed into Plymouth Memorial Hall, where you can feel the people in the balcony rows breathing down on you practically. The energy and excitement is through the roof, and it felt really good to be back there, just, you know, obviously for myself, because again, like I said, I miss it. I feel like if I'm out of the cage for too long, I'm probably just going to get into some street fight or something. Like, I need that outlet for me. And it was great to, again, perform in front of that crowd that I've been wanting to perform in front of for so long. Dream come true.
Well, here we go, brother. We're only, 2 months past that last fight. You're getting this title fight. Did you know you were going to have the shot of the title with a win?
No, I mean, we discussed it as being a possibility, but I knew that there were some people ahead of me, like Dan Dubuque and Johnny Campbell were gonna, that was supposed to be it. And we discussed the possibility of me maybe fighting Dan Dubuque if he had won, or I guess he did win, but me fighting Dan Dubuque for like a #1 contender shot or something like that. But obviously, given how that all played out, they were just, suddenly out of the way, and then there's no one left to challenge the belt except for me. So again, I usually prefer, I think that to get a shot at the title, you should rack up at least 2 wins first. But that being said, I was, and for a long time have been, a big presence at the top of this division. So it makes sense that we could, maybe make an exception in this case. And with no one else, being there to step up to fill in the spot, then who am I to say no?
Perfect, man. Well, it was a perfect storm, brother. You got that opportunity. You finished that opponent. 8th finish out of your 9 wins, brother. You're going into a 5-round fight this time. We don't think, as fans, as media, we don't see this going 5 rounds. You feel the same way?
Absolutely. I only have 1 decision victory, and I mean, not to seem like like a sore winner, but if I don't get the finish, is it even really a win? I mean, in that case, I'll say yes, because I was like, I had the deepest guillotine of my entire life, and the bell rang. As like, I'm on my side, have the neck, have the position, and the bell rings. So it's like an asterisk. So I'm like, But other than that, no, I hate decisions. I don't believe in decisions. I'm going out there to either fuck him up to the point where he's done for, or get fucked up in the process. I mean, I don't, most of my losses, of the 3 losses, have been, I got finished, but I'm okay with that. I'm going out there to fight, not to play for points. So, I wanna, go out on my shield if I'm going out. I want to come home with it, And yeah, I'm not letting this go to decision.
Excellent. Well, the way Jay Perrin's talking, it's not going to go to decision. Someone's getting finished here. 2 high-level athletes here at it, and Jay, his fight before, there was a lot of chatter going on, and we talked about that, the social media presence of the fighters. This is more of a, it's a gladiator against gladiator, but gentlemen fighting, because you guys do get along and you are friends some way out of the cage, man. How does it feel actually to get in the cage and be able to, you know, go after Jay for this?
You know, it's funny because, yeah, I mean, you know, we actually are friends. We've trained together a lot. I like him. I like shooting the shit with them when we're at shows. But at the same time, I think the way I'm trying to look at it, because, you know, it can be kind of weird to fight a friend, but the way I'm trying to look at it is, it's like we're both going in on a lottery ticket that one of us will win. You know, we're going 50-50 on it. Only one of us can win, but we're ultimately going to punch a ticket for the other person. So it's almost like, if I win, I'm happy for me. If he wins, I'm happy for him. No hard feelings. And I think that, you know, it takes two to tango. If there's no Ken Moy standing across and Jay Perrin doesn't get the chance to showcase his skills, if there's no Jay Perrin standing across from me, Ken Moy doesn't get a chance to showcase his skills. So I feel, again, like it's a collaborative thing. That being said, once we're in there, I mean, friends or not, we're going to beat the fuck out of each other, and that's kind of the way it goes. It's funny, though, you know, obviously last time him and Johnny had a lot of bad blood and trash talk, and Jay and I have really not had much to say to each other. I almost wish there was more trash talk. Like, honestly, like, training is so monotonous. You train day in, day out, forever. I want to talk some shit, like, about his bad taste in anime, for instance.
Well, here's your chance, brother. You want to talk some shit right now? We're 2 weeks out, brother. What is left, man? How's the weight? How's all that going? Just how's the camp in general for this title fight?
This camp has been the best I've ever had in my life. You know, I've had great training partners. It's all going smoothly. The weight is really good. I think one of my favorite things is, and you know, big shout out to Jason and Tyler King at UFC Gym, which is where we're at right now. They really give me a fantastic strength and conditioning routine for this, and I feel like I'm coming in normally. Normally I feel like I give up the strength but make up for it with speed and conditioning. I always am going to be the better conditioned fighter against almost anyone I fight, but this time I think I'm going to be the stronger fighter too, thanks to all that work we've been doing. So big shout out to them. You know, the jiu-jitsu of Brazil 021 is insane, and those guys are always choking me out and getting me better. Obviously my training at Citadel is great. I feel fantastic, and I mean, you know, I think if you guys follow my my Instagram stories, I was like 144.8 today, which is way early for me to be that light. So it's all going pretty good, I'd say.
Excellent, my man. Well, a couple more questions. Question we want to, you know, really know is, if you're victorious here, brother, you had that one fight when you came back in 2018. How busy you looking to stay? With this big win here, like you said, you guys are launching each other off depending on who comes out victory. Where you want to be, how busy you want to stay in 2019?
Well, this is nerdy as fuck, but check this out. Once a year, I go to an anime convention, and that's in April. That's at the end of April. So if the Cage Titans is before then, I'm going to try to bang one more fight, title defense. And if not, then it's going to have to wait till June, because that's like my vacation, basically. I just go and nerd out and get drunk for a weekend. So, but either way, I'm expecting at least a minimum of 2 more fights this year, for sure. If I can squeeze a third in, I would be very happy. But you know, basically, I've been gone for too long. I want to get in as much as I can.
Excellent. Last question before I let you have your shout-outs and all that. Is there any predictions you got here, Ken? Any surprises we're going to see from Ken in 2019?
I mean, my prediction for this fight is that I've got 2 predictions. The dream prediction is that I knock him out, because I like beating the crap out of people. My more realistic prediction is that I try to do that, he tries to take me down, and I get a sub, because that's how all my fights go. I try to beat him up, they try to take me down, then I submit them. So, I mean, that's my prediction for this fight. For 2019, I don't know, more bloody scraps and battles and just the type of shit that I like. Lots of fashion. That's it.
Last thing, my friend, shout outs, anything you like to say to your followers and fans?
Absolutely. Goes without saying, huge thank you to all my coaches and training partners. You know, Paul Rosado at Citadel, Eric Grossman at Citadel, Jason and Tyler at UFC Gym, Tyler King especially with the strength and conditioning, Anderson Silvero, Brazil 021. Man, see, he's the problem, because he's trained me so good at jiu-jitsu. I want to knock people out, but I keep subbing people. It's because he just programmed it into me. I can't help it. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Oh, and of course, Waset Tafari at the Lion Zone. He's been really sharpening my boxing. amazing training over there. I can't box too much or I'll mess up my MMA game, but once a week, Lions Zone Boxing in Cambridge. And again, thank you everyone who's bought a ticket and everyone who's planning on buying a ticket for me. That helps me so much. I need your help because you know Perrin's pretty popular. He's gonna have like 1 million guys shouting his name. We gotta drown them out. Team Kong, that's what we need to fill up Plymouth Memorial Hall January 26th. So let's get those ticket sales going, guys. Come on, let's go.
Well, we can't wait to see it, kid. It's been a long time. You're back, and you have a shot for that title, brother. All congratulations to you. And here we go. King Kong Moy taking on Jay Savage Perrin. Cage Titans 42, January 26th.
Hashtag and new.
And at the home of Cage Titans, Plymouth Memorial Hall, brother. We'll see you in a couple weeks, kid. Thanks a lot.
Sounds good. Thanks for having me.